Yeah, I just wanted to share a little slow stitch that I'm doing. Yeah, it's just for a piece of journal. It's an altered little flip for a journal with yeah. Anyway, I'm sure there are a lot of yous that know this, but I just came across it by accident, as you can see. So I thought I'd share it with you. Maybe there's others like me that don't really know. I think this is called like a, if I had to think of a name for it, a box chain technique, because it looks like a box and it's like a chain, you know. Right, so what you do is, I'm using this vintage embroidery, so with a thick needle, so I'm just putting the hole in there, and then as I get to the end, I put it in the middle and pull it through like that, and that gives you that little box chain underneath that look. So let's do another one in the middle, so you don't go in from the back at all, you always do it from the front like that, pull it through, and as you start getting towards the end, you put your needle from the back into the front and pull down like that. Do another one. And you can come straight in and put the needle through the middle, so you don't have to do it later on, or you can just do it towards the end. It's up to you. Yeah, so I'll finish it off here. Yeah, the reason why I started doing slow stitching is I got frustrated. I couldn't thread there's something wrong with, you know, when you try to thread the bobbin to come up, the string to come up through, it's not coming up through, you know what I mean? So I thought I would slow stitch. It's a good opportunity for me to use these. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly thread this to start doing the other side. Yeah, I was just wondering if anyone knows, also Elena, my friend, if you know, is it called a box chain? Because I'll be surprised if it is. Okay, so this is the part where it's going to flip, so I don't want to actually fold on that part. I want to actually, it's going to flip that way, so I'm going to have to start putting the hole there. How am I going to do this? Knotting tied off. I don't know what I'm doing. Hope this works. Yeah, yeah, because I want this to be folded. It's going to be like a flip, you know, so that's why I have to do it the way I'm doing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So one hole here and one just on the score line where it's going to open and close. And thread it through. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, it's working. Yes, yep, it's working. Let's see if we can lower it a bit. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, there we go. And that automatically is going in the middle of see, so I don't have to put it through the middle because it's automatically going through the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna actually Google that, see if it's called a box stitch method or whatever. Yeah, so put one hole there and one on the score line of where it's going to open and close, and make sure the loop is in the middle, so when you pull it looks in the middle like that. See, there we go. I mean, if I can do this, any idiot can do it. There we go. So proud of myself. You know what I really want to learn to do with these is those nice little French knots on a piece of cloth. I might have to watch a few of Sonia Steptoe's. She's got some nice tutorials on how to do all that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, forgot to put it in the middle. See what happens when you don't put it in the middle? It goes like that. So if you want it to skadoodle over, you have to put it through the middle like this. Oh shit, hang on, that's the wrong way. Hold on. Yeah, that's right, like that. See? It's going a bit too in for my liking, but it doesn't matter. Depends on the width of what you want to put in, I suppose, and so you can only put in something that's about that thick, you know, but that should be enough. I think I might just leave that as it is. I was even thinking of sticking it down, that way the person can't take it out, and then putting like a tag in the background. So yeah, all I've done here is cut off the envelope, and then I've put my circle hole punch there and just decorated that. It's easier to have the closing shut when you're putting it through like that, see? So have it open when you're putting the first needle in, and then you close it when you want to. Hope you're just seeing that properly. I'm just putting it through the middle. There we go. I suppose if you don't want that look where this is here, you just don't put it through the middle, and it just gives you the stitching look like this, but it'll probably be more diagonally looking. But I quite like this look, I think, with the slow stitch. It's going to get a bit tricky here because we're working with the cotton. Shouldn't be too bad. Oops, running out of string a bit. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end. It's a big needle. Let's see if I can get away with it. We're struggling. There we go. One more. If I can do one more, I'll be happy. I think we can get away with one more. Okay. Got it. And I'll just double knot it. Doesn't matter if it's on the front because we like that raggedy string hanging off look. Well, most of us. I'm being cheeky. Yes. It's directed to a friend of mine. There we go. I think we might cut that off a little bit. There we go. So that's how it's going to look. I didn't do it down here because I didn't figure it out yet. So that's how it looks like without putting it through the middle. And then we got to about here and I kind of came across it by accident and I'm like, oh, I like that. And started doing it again here with you. Yeah. And let me just quickly show you. Oh, jeez. No, not my face. Hold on. There's some in my pajamas. We're in lockdown. Hold on. Oh, jeez. I don't want to show my face. I'm gonna have to off. It's gonna. Alright. So this is a page that I wanted it on. One of the pages I'm working on. So that's one page, and then you flip over. So it's going to be on this page, and I wanted to do the black sewing across here, which I can't now because of the sewing machine. So this was going to be on one page. I was going to glue that down here, and then you flip it open, and then I'll put a little something with a tag there. So this page is an avocado dyed page, and I'm using those wonderful dyed pages that I got from the lady in Spain. The tea dyed, coffee dyed, and all that. I've got a video of that. And so I thought that is going to be too flimsy to hold these, so I backed it up with this vintage music paper. And yeah, and I put some of this avocado dyed trim that I had. Isn't that gorgeous? On each side. So now all I have to do is stick that side down and put the glue